Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, the Illuminati. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is going to be on artists that may drop this year. It is 2 months remaining this year. It is November right now. Next month will be December. Let's get right into it with my Birdman hair rub. Let's talk about these artists that may be dropping this year. The first artist, number one, is actually a duo from Atlanta that is signed to J. Cole's record label. One of my other favorites from off the roster, Dreamville. Who am I talking about? I am talking about one of the best duos since Outkast, Earth Gang. So Earth Gang originally was supposed to drop an album this year. Originally, they were supposed to drop the same day as the boss man, J. Cole, Jermaine Cole, whatever you want to call him. Pretty much. And I am so happy that they did not drop the same day as J. Cole. Because I felt like their album that is anticipated, Ghetto Guys, is supposed to be dropping sometime this year. They have the single, Aretha, that's out. I can't wait to hear the album. Honestly, they have an Outkast sound to them. But they're very unique in their own way. Not to say that they're the next version of Outkast, but they have the influences from Outkast. So that is the number one. Number one. Number two on the list is another Dreamville artist. Wait a minute, another Dreamville artist? Are you kidding me? Yes, another Dreamville artist. This artist is a solo artist signed to Dreamville. And who am I talking about? JID, J-I-D. JID has turned in the album to Dreamville artist J. Cole. And I'm just like, bruh, where is the album, man? You know what I'm saying? Like he's put out singles, you know what I'm saying, for an EP earlier before the album. He turned it in. Also, he's been featured on a lot of people's stuff. So, you know, sometimes when artists feature on people's stuff, it's their season to drop an album. You know what I'm saying? So, JID is definitely another highly anticipated Dreamville release. Dreamville has a nice roster. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you have not checked out some of Dreamville's roster, like, you are missing out, okay? But JID reminds me of like J. Cole and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? He has that's kind of like his influence. You can really tell within his music. Excuse me. The next artist I want to talk about is former Aftermath artist John Connor, Flint, Michigan artist. Another artist that I really enjoy listening to from Michigan. Mentioned that he was dropping another album maybe this year. And it's highly anticipated. SOS 2. SOS 1 was a very decent album all the way through. John Connor's bringing you that lyricism. And I'm just anticipating, like, is it still coming out this year? Or is it coming out next year? John Connor, you know, he's been featured on some people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's still in works of putting out the album. I can honestly say maybe leaving Aftermath was the best decision for John Connor. And going the indie direction because it's working for him. Like he's still, you know, he's still got a popularity with music and on the indie side. I wish it would have worked out with him, you know, being on Aftermath with Dr. Dre. But, you know, sometimes things don't work out and you just, you know, it is what it is. But let's get to the next artist that I'm looking forward to dropping an album this year. The artist dropped the highly anticipated Room 25. She had the mixtape before that, Telephone, that was really nice. If you're into poetry and jazz hip hop, man, No Name. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely one of those artists to look out for. I know she had mentioned this year on social media that she would be dropping Factory Baby, and we still haven't heard anything. The only thing we've heard from her, and I like that she has this mystique-ness about herself, is the Rainforest song that she did a while back. And I'm just like, yo, like, is the album still dropping this year or nah? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought for sure we would have heard another single or another song from it. But she has not dropped the album. So hopefully she does. Like I said, she's definitely one of those Chicago artists that I do appreciate because she incorporates poetry. I like that she has live instrumentation within her music. You know what I'm saying? People performing instruments and all that stuff. I think it's really cool. But yeah, definitely the next artist. Now, the next artist I would like to talk about is another Chicago artist. Lupe Fiasco. So Lupe Fiasco had mentioned a while back that he worked on an album, something on the similar scale of an Illmatic, a Nas Illmatic album. And I'm like, okay, Lupe. I'm like, I feel you. I guess you're going to give us your autobiography with your version of Illmatic, you know, because let's be honest, Lupe has an appreciation for lyricism. And I think it will be dope. But the only thing is we're waiting for Lupe because Lupe said, I'm not dropping until Kendrick drops his debut album. I'm like, wow, he waiting on one of the bigger artists to drop an album. That's gutsy, Lupe. I got to give it to Lupe. That is definitely gutsy for him to do that. Okay, I'm like, you waiting. I'm like Soulja Boy, right? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he doesn't feel like his album, doesn't want it to get overshadowed. Maybe that's what it is. You know, that could be a possibility. The next artist that I think is dropping this year is Saba. Yes, Saba. Saba is definitely dropping this year. He's been on a lot of songs as features. And we've heard some songs that got leaked over, not leaked over YouTube. He put out on YouTube with other artists that are his songs. And I think it's going to be interesting. I think Saba's definitely dropping an album this year, literally. Like I said, he's been killing the features, okay, for an indie artist, killing features. You know what I'm saying? He's put out some songs that are very interesting. And I'm just anticipating him to drop an actual debut album. But guys, what artists are you looking forward to that I didn't mention that may be dropping a debut album this year that still haven't dropped the album? Like I said, it's just 2 months remaining, and I'm like, y'all got 2 months. Y'all got 2 months. And who are you highly anticipated to check out if you heard my options or choices, But thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for commenting. Until next time, guys, have a great day. And I'm out.